Ta 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 ra ra ra. Ta ta ta. Ta ta ra ra ra. Pole. So I just woke up. I want to clean these, what do we call them? These feeding commodities, for Nyau, and then give her a bit of food. The food from last time ran out. Bunny gave us money enough for 3 months, So we already spent the first month's budget. We are on the second month's budget. I thought I'd try something different. Here you go. Hello and welcome to the channel. Welcome here in Umoja. My name is Dennis Uhuru. I'm back from the village. I've been wrapped up in a bit of work. That's why this week's video is a bit late. I'm going to provide an overall life update, including the most recent update about what is going on in the courts with the alleged defamation matter. And that one I will do without discussing the merits or the demerits of the case, because of course we respect the courts. But I also feel it's very important that I provide an update about that because there's been a few recent developments. So right now I want to run through some errands and then sit down, settle, and then talk to you guys.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. In the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us begin. I'm going to give you guys an update on where we are with the alleged defamation case. We recently appeared before the court for directions on 21st of May 2025. On that day, our matter was number 38 on the course list. So we waited for our turn, and when we got to our turn, the Honorable Judge said that our file was missing, and therefore the only thing the court could do in that case was give us a new date. And therefore the Honorable Judge gave us a date of 5th August 2025. Now, how did we get here? Let me give you guys a general progression of the case. Alright, so this has been the progression of the case. When they did that, they made an application to the court. I will show you guys that application. So the application was to come first, because in the application, the Maranomans had some prayers that they wanted the court to rule upon before the hearing and the determination of the main suit. The main suit is the alleged defamation matter. On 4th February 2025, there was an adjournment. So this ruling is the ruling on applications, of course, not ruling on the main suit, because we've not begun that yet. When the ruling was delivered, as with matters of the judiciary, it is supposed to be uploaded to the portal. The judiciary portal, where officers of the court who are lawyers can access the ruling and advise their clients accordingly. Once the ruling on applications had been made, we of course attempted to get the ruling so that we would know the way forward. But that was fraught with difficulty. You remember I made a video where I said the ruling was made, but we don't know what is in the ruling. Georgiadis Majimbo, the Major General, wrote a letter to the Chief Executive Officer, Milimani Chief Magistrate Commercial Courts, We refer to the above referenced matter. Kindly furnish us with a certified copy of the ruling delivered by the Honorable Judge on 3rd April 2025, as well as certified copy of the typed proceedings. He wrote that and nothing was forthcoming. Mr. Majimbo is really working on this matter. He's really invested, and that is what you want in a lawyer. We refer to the above referenced matter and our letter dated 3rd April 2025. We duly requested and paid for certified copies of the ruling delivered by the Honorable Judge on 3rd April 2025, as well as typed proceedings. Our clerk has been persistently following up the same to no avail. This exposes our client to extreme prejudice, since he intends to lodge an appeal against the said ruling, yet we can't even generate a memorandum of appeal without a copy of the ruling. Kindly therefore supply us with the said ruling before close of business on 25th April 2025 to enable us to lodge the appeal without any delays. We had an inkling of what was in the ruling, but without the typed ruling or the certified handwritten notes, we cannot know for sure. Complaint against the Honorable Judge in case number that. We refer to the above referenced matter. Pursuant to your directives issued vid an internal memo on 22nd January 2025, you circulated instructions to all head of stations, all deputy registrars, as well as all chairpersons of various tribunals. These directives were emphasized by yourself vid another memo on that date, marking the seriousness of the directives. One of the directives was on judgments and ruling, and you duly directed that judgments and rulings delivered by judges and judicial officers shall be typed and uploaded on the e-filing portal within 24 hours. That is what I was talking about. The Honorable Judge delivered his ruling in an application in the above referenced matter on 3rd April 2025. We duly applied for a certified copy of the said ruling as well as typed proceedings orally in court immediately after delivery of the ruling, and the Honorable Magistrate directed that the same will be immediately available via the e-filing portal. Today, as of the date of writing this letter, the said ruling is yet to be uploaded and or made accessible to parties. We have made weekly visits to the relevant registry trying to follow up the said ruling. However, our efforts have proven futile, as our clerk has always been informed on every occasion that the Honorable Judge left the station with the file and is yet to make the file available for action despite the registry's several reminders. Our client was aggrieved with the ruling and is desirous of lodging an appeal against the said ruling. However, his right is on the verge of being infringed upon by the Honorable Magistrate's refusal to release the file and have the ruling made accessible to parties. Our client's right of appeal is set to lapse on 2nd May 2025, and therefore if your Honor does not immediately intervene and have the Honorable Judge release the file and ruling made available, our client shall be greatly prejudiced, as the 30 days within which is to lodge an appeal shall have elapsed. At this moment, let us look at the application that was made by the Maranomans and on which a ruling was delivered on 3rd April 2025, which is the ruling we were so seriously looking for. What was this application? What did the Maranomans want the court to do pending the hearing and the determination of the main suit? This was the application that was made by the plaintiffs for the court to issue rulings upon pending the hearing and the determination of the main suit. Maranomans Limited, first plaintiff, Edgar Rutotaru, second plaintiff versus Denis Ohuru, defendant. The application be certified as urgent and be heard ex parte in the first instance due to the ongoing and irreparable damage to the plaintiff's reputation, business, and standing in the community. Number 2, pending the hearing and determination of this suit, an interim mandatory injunction do issue, compelling the defendant, whether by himself, servants, or agents, to immediately A. Remove the defamatory video from his YouTube channel. This should be alleged defamatory video. The court has not yet said it is defamatory. Titled, "Who Moved My Cheese in Nairobi? I have suffered a major setback," and any other platform on which it has been published. B. Cease from publishing, distributing, or disseminating any further defamatory statements concerning the plaintiffs, including via social media or any other online platforms. Number 3, pending the hearing and the determination of this suit, an order of injunction be issued restraining the defendant, whether by himself, servants, or agents, from A. publishing or republishing any defamatory or disparaging statements concerning the plaintiffs in relation to the matters raised in this suit. B. Making any derogatory or misleading statements regarding the plaintiffs that may cause further reputational or business harm. That was the application. Before I show you the ruling that was made on this application, we had seen an update that was made by the Maranomans in their WhatsApp group concerning this matter. And of course, we have nothing against the Maranomans updating their people about the ongoings in the case. I also do it. I also update you guys. So it's a good thing to update your people once in a while with what is going on in the case. 3rd April, Thursday. Chief Nomad, update on defamation case against former video editor. Good evening, Nomads. I hope this message finds you well. Today I want to share an important update regarding our ongoing legal battles against our former video editor. Your unwavering support has been a source of strength, and it is only right that we keep you informed every step of the way. That is a good thing to do. Keep guys informed. Defamation court ruling update. This is 3rd April, okay? A ruling was delivered today in our favor in our defamation case. The court found that a prima facie, I don't know if that is the right way to say it, a prima facie, I think, case on defamation was established and issued an injunction pending the hearing and the determination of the suit, restraining him from publishing or republishing any defamatory or disparaging statements concerning the plaintiffs in relation to this case. Number 2, making any derogatory or misleading statements likely to cause further reputational or business harm. Additionally, costs were awarded in our favor. Please note that this is a ruling and that there is still a judgment to be issued in due course. Context and our commitment to justice. This ruling is a crucial milestone in our pursuit of justice. As many of you know, this is not the first legal matter involving this individual. Our other case, where we sought rightful reimbursement for misappropriated funds. He's talking about the small claims court matter, faced serious judicial concerns, which we will address legally in due time. That case remains under appeal, and we will not relent until the truth is known and justice prevails. Okay? As the famous 2005 Liverpool versus AC Milan match proved, it's never over until the fat lady sings. We are in this fight for the long haul, and we remain steadfast in our mission to protect our name, our integrity, and our business. Gratitude and moving forward. We deeply appreciate the support from the Nomad community. Your encouragement fuels our resistance, our resilience. Your belief in our cause keeps us moving forward. This victory is a statement to our commitment to truth and fairness. We remain focused on our passion for adventure and continue to deliver epic experiences for you all. No distractions, no slowing down. Thank you for standing with us. Warm regards, Chief N. That was the update that was made by the Maranomans in their WhatsApp group on 3rd April 2025. Clearly they knew, they had a clear picture of what was in the ruling at that point. Now, I have nothing against anyone updating their supporters on what is going on in the case. The only thing I love to say about that is, whenever any party is making updates on these matters, they should only speak the truth. Just say the truth as it is. And refrain from any defamation in those updates. A recent ruling was issued by a court in Kenya against statements that were made in our WhatsApp group, and the court found that those statements were defamatory and issued a ruling. This is a separate case I'm talking about. So our WhatsApp group is not private. If you are the only person in the WhatsApp group, that is fine. But the moment you are 2, 3, or 4 people, that WhatsApp group is not private. Okay? And it can be used in a court of law against you. So always try and make sure that whatever you say in a WhatsApp group is the truth and it's not defamatory. So that was the update concerning the ruling that the Maranomans made on their WhatsApp group. Now let us look at the ruling that we got from the court and what was in it. On 5th May 2025, after Judge Majimbo's several letters seeking to find the ruling for this application, we were finally able to get our hands on the handwritten ruling. Let me just open the application that was made so that you understand. So, Judge Majimbo, after looking at the handwritten notes, said that prayer 2, this is prayer 2, okay? Prayer 2 was declined by the court. So, prayer 2, which talks about removing the defamatory video and cease from publishing, distributing, or disseminating any further defamatory statements concerning the plaintiffs, including via social media or any other online platform, that prayer was declined by the court. Prayer 3 was granted. What is prayer 3? An injunction be issued restraining the defendant from publishing or republishing any defamatory keyword. A defamatory statement is a false statement, or disparaging statement. What is a disparaging statement? Disparaging is expressing the opinion that something is of little worth, okay? You could also say disrespectful, okay? So that was granted, prayer 3A, and prayer B, making any derogatory is still the same as disparaging, or misleading statement regarding the plaintiff that may cause further reputational or business harm. And throughout this video, I will adhere to this prayer. I will not say any defamatory or disparaging statements concerning the plaintiffs. I will not make any derogatory or misleading statements regarding the plaintiffs. No costs were awarded to the Maranomans. You remember the Maranomans in their update said costs were awarded to them. But according to the typed ruling, no costs were awarded. And that, of course, is what we expected. Because in their application, number 5, the Maranomans said costs be in the course. Now, for those of you who do not know what that means, costs be in the course means that no costs will be awarded at any interlocutory stage of the proceedings. What that means is costs will only be awarded to the winning party at the end of the main suit. So costs cannot be awarded at the end of an application. Costs will be awarded at the end of the suit, the main suit, to the winning party. So I hope that you guys have understood me very clearly. Prayer 2 was declined, prayer 3 was granted. How did we get to 21st May 2025, appearing before the court for directions and the Honorable Judge saying that our file was missing and moving the case to 5th August 2025. Let us talk about that. On 8th May 2025, after we had had a very good look at the handwritten ruling, my lawyer, Mr. Judge Majimbo, lodged an appeal on that ruling. There were several manifest errors in the ruling. The Honorable Magistrate in the ruling declines to grant the mandatory orders of injunction in prayer number 1, which in the application is prayer number 2. The Honorable Magistrate grants orders of injunction sought in prayer number 2. This prayer is prayer number 3 in the application and not prayer number 2. And then the Honorable Magistrate erroneously grants prayer number 3 of the application on the premise that we conceded to it. That was our reason for filing this appeal. As you remember, I said prayer number 3 in the application was granted. In his reasons, the Honorable Magistrate said he granted that prayer because we conceded to it. But we did not concede to that prayer. So that is why we lodged this appeal. Okay, and what did we want the court to do? Number 5, it is therefore imperative that the ruling is corrected to merely allowing the court directive of 5th November 2024 to remain in place. since that was the real intention of the court, as the court was clear that no party has won or lost the case, contrary to what has been published by the plaintiff. So on 5th November 2024, last year, the court had given us directions for both parties not to discuss the merits or the demerits of this case. And we had said that we will abide by that. We are not discussing the merits or the demerits of the defamation case. That is not something we are doing. That will be for the court to decide. By agreeing to abide to those directions the court made on 5th November 2024 does not mean that we agreed for prayer number 3 to be granted. But this is a very technical video, but I hope that you guys are following. Very respectful of the courts, and we shall abide by their directions. We will do only that which we are able to do. We will go on. We will continue appearing before the court and mounting our defense day by day until we come out on the other end. That is what we will do. I just remembered on 16th May, my lawyer, Mr. Jojadis Majimbo, informed me that we had a check from the Maranomans in the figure of 33,200. What was this check about? You guys remember the first case, the small claims court matter, which was ruled in our favor. The court, of course, awarded us costs. And even though the Maranomans have appealed the case, of course, they still had to pay us our costs. They wrote us a check of 33,000. This of course is an update to you guys. The check matured, of course. Mr. Jojadis Majimbo disbursed the money to me and I received the money, and yeah, I will put it to good use. I'm very grateful to Majimbo, Mr. Majimbo, for disbursing that money to me in a timely manner like that. And this also speaks to his integrity as a lawyer. You know, that is what you want from your lawyer, that if you get costs from the court, if you win any case and there's any money to be disbursed, he disburses it very quickly so that you are able to go somewhere and, you know, grab a road runner and eat it. That is what you want. So thank you, Mr. Majimbo, for disbursing this money to me. It will come in handy in several things that we are trying to do. Last week I made a video about my mom retiring after being a teacher for 31 years. And I'm going to say I cannot decide the freedom comment of the week. So I just want to read a few. If I could, I would read 90% of the comments because they were beautiful. Let me start with Miami Larry. This is a brother of mine, a brother from another mother. I've known him for a long time. Miami Larry said, "This might be the best video I've seen today. So many heartwarming moments. From Ronnie's birthday gift to your big brother feeding you soup, and the Q&A with your mom. It all brought me so much joy. By the way, my mom is also from Yimbo originally and is currently a teacher. She retires next year and I can't wait to celebrate that milestone with her." Thank you, Miami Larry. Collins Kipchirchir. I have multiple comments for today's video. Started beautiful and ended sweet. I have seen you grow from Rongai. Man, your life is changing so fast. Your speech was very outstanding, my guy. Just remembered my mom would have retired this year too as a primary teacher. They sacrificed a lot for us. Happy retirement to your mom. She really nurtured a brave guy and a happy family. Thank you, Collins Kipchirchir, and sorry about your mom. May she continue resting in peace. My amazing Africa. It's a beautiful thing to celebrate and cherish your parents, especially when they are alive. They go through a lot for the sake of us as their children. Kudos, Dennis, for loving your mom. Clive Parr. Happy retirement to your mom, Dennis. We thank God for her. My mom also retired this year, January, after 39 years in service as a teacher. We bless God for them, and may our God keep them for us. Blessings. Thank you, Clive, man. Congratulations to your mom. Those are many years she's been teaching. I am Glady. Hi Dennis, I don't know how to really explain this, but your videos are healing. Maybe it's the optimism or the authenticity. Whatever it is, you go, man. Thank you, I am Glady. Man, many good comments. Let me read the last one. Outdoor nomad. Bro, your speech just made me cry, and I saw my family too. I know our parents sacrificed a lot, and they didn't want anything. And they didn't want anything. All they wanted is to see us have a good life. I'm humbled. Bro, I wish one day I would meet you, outdoor nomad. Thank you for that beautiful comment. Comments on last week's videos were overwhelming in their sweetness. I think almost all of them deserve to be the freedom comment of the week. I'm so grateful, and further to that, a lot of people have been very supportive. Some of you guys have sent some tokens on M-Pesa, which will go a long way in helping us do that, which we decided to do with Ronnie, which is open a joint money market fund to just support mom in her rent. And we have been able to do that. Ronnie and I, we've set up a joint money market fund. A lot of people, when I said that, asked me, which money market fund do you use and all these things. What can I say? I don't have to be paid to talk about something which is good. And I think that is something we need to cultivate within ourselves. Just because you have a platform, it doesn't mean that your every opinion must be a paid opinion for you to voice it. So the money market fund I'm using has not paid me or sponsored me to say this. I use ICA Lion's money market fund. It is called DigiTrust. It is a very good money market fund, and it is what I use. You are able to start with as little as 500 shillings, and you get monthly statements. They also have a chat bot on WhatsApp where you can go and interact with your money market fund, deposit money, withdraw money. If you're withdrawing money less than 10,000 from the chat bot on WhatsApp, you receive those monies immediately in your M-Pesa. The same day, you receive the money the same day in your M-Pesa. If you're withdrawing money more than 10,000 shillings, it goes to your bank account, and it takes 3 business days to reflect. It's a very good place to save money, for a rainy day, a good day to keep money so that you're able to, keep away from impulse buying and things like that. As many of you guys have been asking, Dennis Uhuru, tell me which money market fund you're using. Dennis Uhuru, Dennis Uhuru, Dennis Uhuru. I use ICA Lions money market fund. I hope that question is answered. So Nyau has been behaving very strangely since I came back from the village. My opinion is she has given birth somewhere. She's not given birth in the house. She's given birth somewhere. I don't know where it is. Maybe in a ceiling board somewhere. And there's a veterinary doctor who reached out to me a while ago and told me that once Nyau had given birth, the best thing we could do for her is spay her. Spaying means, taking out her ovaries. This is a very sad thing for me, but just to prevent her from giving birth to more, children that, don't have homes or things like that. So, yeah. But Nyau, I think, she's given birth because she was behaving very strangely. Let me show you a few of those videos. Those are the videos of Nyau behaving very strangely, and when she was behaving like that, there was a very ugly male cat that was just walking around, you know, just nyemeleering, and I thought that Nyau must be in heat. What I did is I wrote an email to that vet that had reached out to me. Where is that email? Hello Daktari, I hope you are keeping well. I'm thinking that Nyau was already given birth, although she didn't give birth in the house. I noticed a few weeks ago something like blood on her genitals, which has since cleared. Maybe she was just from giving birth on that day. Also, her behavior has changed a bit. I traveled home and left her for like a week, but since I came back, I noticed a change in her behavior. She's very restless and vocal. Also, there's an ugly male cat who is peeping about. I think she is in heat. I have attached a link to a video folder of her recent behavior. So those videos I showed you guys, I sent them to the vet as well. Do let me know if you think she's given birth already and if she's in heat. At which point we can continue with the planned spaying. The doctor reached out to me and told me that she thinks Nyau was given birth, and she also told me something very unsettling. She said that if the cat has not given birth in the house, maybe the children are somewhere, or maybe she's eaten the children. I just read that and I could not believe it. And I did a bit of research and I discovered that cats can actually eat their babies. What manner of uncivilized, cantankerous behavior is that? I hope that those babies are alive somewhere. I'd be so disappointed in Nyau if she ate them. Yeah, so anyway, the doctor said that, and we've set a tentative date on which he will come to proceed with the surgery to spay Nyau, to make her sterile, which is not something I would have wanted to do, but I think it's the best thing to do so that Nyau does not, give birth to many homeless cats. I think it's very sad that many cats are just wandering about, becoming wild cats, looking so miserable out there in the rain. The doctor said, don't take Nyau to a sanctuary. The sanctuaries are full. All those cats in the sanctuary are looking for a home. So adding the Nyau there would be just a betrayal. Anyway, so that's what's happening with Nyau. A very nice vet said she'd come and do that spaying for free. Actually, she offered to help Nyau in that way. And that is a fantastic thing. So once we set that date, I will of course make a video of that whole thing and introduce you to the doctor when she comes, and everything will be good. I'll conclude this video with one of my favorite quotes by one Alfred de Souza. And I know very many people can resonate with it. For a long time, it had seemed to me that life was about to begin. Real life. But there was always some obstacle in the way. Something to be gotten through fast. Some unfinished business. Time still to be served. A debt to be paid. Then life would begin. At last it dawned on me that these obstacles were my life. Isn't that just beautiful? Yeah. There is no life will begin tomorrow. Life will begin when I've finally done this. Life will begin when I buy my VW Golf TSI. Life will begin when I construct my house. Life will begin when I finish my course at the university. Life will begin when I secure this position at work. Life will begin when I'm promoted in such a place. Life will begin when I earn a certain amount of money. Life will begin when I have married. Life will begin when I get a good girlfriend. Life will begin when I get a good boyfriend. Life will begin when I furnish my house with certain furniture that I'm looking at. Life will begin when I'm able to wear, designer clothing that I want. Life will begin when I'm able to visit towns and cities like Paris and Rome and Rio de Janeiro and Shanghai, China, and Tokyo, Japan. There's no such thing. You're living your life right now. Whatever obstacles you're facing, whatever difficulty you are going through, you are living your life. The time given to us, we do not know. Only God knows. So we just have to go on with life. Some people always ask me, why are you always smiling? Why are you why are you always laughing in your videos? Why are you always, there's a person that say you say beautiful too many times in your videos. Why are you always like this? My answer is, I have seen terrible things. I have seen terrible things. I have seen terrible things. I once saw a man dying from throat cancer. This man was as thin as anything can be thin, unable to eat through his throat, with a pipe through his stomach. This was an uncle of mine, and he died. And he died. I've seen oh my goodness, the things I've seen. So after everything that I've seen, I know I know that I know very little. Also, I know that God sits in heaven. After the things I've seen, I cannot doubt it. It is impossible for me to doubt it. Oh my goodness. And God is just. Actually, justice is the name for God. And this is something that I love about the court processes of Kenya, is that all the files, all the submissions, all the proceedings, all of them are given under oath. And the oath is to Almighty God. I remember our last what do we call it? Our last appearance in the court. As I said, we were number 38 of the course list. And whenever there was a hearing, the judge would give directions for the people that were speaking, the witnesses and so forth, to place their hand on the Bible and, you know, to give an oath to Almighty God. Oh my goodness, I love it. And when God is involved, best believe He will come. Best believe it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. So on that note, I want to end this video. Thank you guys. Oh my goodness. I'm very grateful, man, to you guys. I'm grateful to Jadis Majimbo. He's really fighting, man, in this matter. You know, to look at him would be like, you know, you see those ducks that are very calm on the surface, but below they are paddling furiously. Oh my goodness, Jodiagis is putting a lot of effort in. God will bless him. If you've watched the video up to this point, like the video if you liked it. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. You know, if this is your first time to the channel, subscribe to the channel, and then I'll see you in the next video.